Hi, we're Drs. Brock and Fernette Eide, authors of The Dyslexic Advantage.
When we wrote the first edition of our book back in 2011, our goal was to explain why we'd become convinced, as specialists in neuroscience and human learning, that the conventional view of dyslexia as simply a kind of learning disorder was deeply misleading. This old view, which focused solely on the challenges associated with dyslexia, completely missed what we'd come to see as the true core features of dyslexic minds, a set of strengths in important higher mental functions that we referred to as mind strengths. These strengths involve skills like spatial reasoning, spotting connections and relationships, understanding systems, including human interactions and group dynamics, thinking creatively, remembering and reasoning on the basis of personal experiences, and making predictions about how processes and trends play out over time. In our view, these strengths are the true core features that characterize dyslexic minds, while the challenges with reading and spelling are best seen as flip-side trade-offs. Over the last decade, our book became an international bestseller and has played an important role all over the world in helping to change the way dyslexic minds are understood. Now, we're excited to tell you about our new, revised, and updated second edition of the Dyslexic Advantage that is coming out in February 2023. Our reason for writing this new edition is simple. There is just so much more that we can now say in support of a Dyslexic Advantage. In this heavily updated book, we review the extensive body of research that's been published since the first edition of the Dyslexic Advantage that helps to shed new light on the nature of dyslexic strengths. This research reveals startling connections between the mind strengths described in the first edition and the brain systems that underlie them. It shows how a set of characteristic brain systems make dyslexic mind especially good at learning about the world through direct personal experience and at using what they've learned to create lifelike mental simulations of objects and ideas that can be used to accomplish things that more linear and rule-based forms of reasoning can find it hard to achieve. We also discuss new evidence that dyslexic minds play an especially critical role in increasing the adaptability of the human species through their skills in exploring new ideas, opportunities, and resources. Finally, we provide 18 new profiles of an outstanding and diverse group of dyslexic individuals, along with entirely new chapters on how dyslexic strengths can create benefits for school, work, and self-concept. We're truly excited to share this revised and updated work with you because it goes even further than the first edition in revealing what's unique and special about dyslexic minds, the things they do best, and the ways that we can all benefit from their remarkable strengths. We hope and believe that both those who've read the first edition and those who are approaching this topic for the first time will be as inspired and excited by all the new information and stories in this revised edition of the Dyslexic Advantage as we have been in collecting them for you.